Does this place seem familiar to you? Yep, here we are in the 10th floor or the 9th floor of the Moria Gallery. But we're here in the future. So, yeah, we can explore the lower levels of this place and go down even further. So, as we go down further, the music is going to be lowering in pitch. And, it will sound very drastic once we get down to the bottom. But, you'll get the idea of what it might sound like, or what it may not sound like. But, when we get down all the way to the bottom, we're not going to be able to hear what it sounds like, but at least I will show you what it is like when I have to come back here and get the other summon spirit that we can get here besides the one that we will attain in this episode, which is Chameleon. So, yeah. Anyway, gamers, what's going on? This is Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Tales of Phantasia on the Super Famicom. In today's episode, we are exploring the lower levels of the Moria Gallery, and we're probably going to get down to, or we're probably going to arrive, the farthest we're going to get to is probably the 18th floor, and then we will close off this episode. Anyway, let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? So, how's everybody doing? I hope you all, are having a great day today, and, you know, since it's still pretty hot outside, summer's, you know, still, you know, happening right now, and I wish it were fall at this point so we can get out of this hot and muggy weather and, get some rain and, you know, get some relaxation going on around here because I really hate the hot weather. One thing I would like to, address to all of you is that, the fan campaigns, you know, Operation 13, which I'm a part of, as well as Operation Rainfall, the 100,000 strong to bring back Mega Man Legends 3, the Tales of Rebirth localization campaign, the Tales of Xillia localization campaign, and what was the other one? Oh, and Vesperia PS3, we are all joining forces for a united, or a fan campaign union to bring, you know, the games that we are wanting over to the Western Shores. So, yeah, I'm thinking that this is going to, you know, go very strong, and it will definitely help, you know, get the word out to all the companies that, you know, we want games like the, you know, like Tales of Xillia and Tales of Vesperia on the PS3 over in the West, as well as the 3 Wii RPGs that we want over here as well. I mean, I think it's come to the point where we're getting really tired of being shafted from getting releases like from games like those, you know, from ever making it over here. So I think it's time we need to get those games over here, because the waiting, the waiting is just getting ridiculous, and I mean, not just the waiting, but the exclusion of getting those games over in the Western territories is just getting ridiculous, and we need to, you know, see more of these, you know, more of those games being made over here, because they, even though they're not as strong as some of the games today in the Western market, they still have a place in people's hearts, especially with Japanese RPGs these days and such. And, it's just that with the current trend of video games that are going on right now, or the current shift, it's very sad. I'm sorry, I mean, I know this also pertains to, I know this may pertain to, you know, people really liking FPS or shooters, MMOs, RTS, and party games, but I'm sorry, I think that the market has just shifted way too much, you know, where lots of people, you know, seem to be in favor of those types of games, and, you know, in this territory. But it doesn't mean that they're all bad, it's just that I find it to be, you know, very sad that, you know, a lot of these Western developers, they don't even try to do anything different for once. I mean, there are a few out there, kind of like NetherRealm Studios, who do the Mortal Kombat games, and they're pretty much the only Western developer that knows how to make fighting games and such. It seems like we pretty much just, leave development of, you know, the many different genres over to the Japanese market, while we're pretty much just restricted only to a few. And I know, like, Vigil Games, they make the Darksiders series, which is the Legend of Zelda meets God of War of sorts. But yeah, it's one of the games that I actually like. and because it's different and all, and it's really enjoyable. I find it to be even more enjoyable than like the Call of Duty series for one, and even World of Warcraft. A lot more enjoyable than those. But anyway, if you have, if you like those types of games, you know, like World of Warcraft or the Call of Duty franchise, don't take it personally, as it's just that I'm not really a big fan of those types of games because of it, you know, of them oversaturating the market, and it's just limiting developers to not trying anything new. So just take what I said as a grain of salt if you feel, if you are indifferent to my opinion. Okay, now we're here at the 14th floor, and you'll probably have been noticing that the music in the lower levels have been, you know, getting lower in pitch. Yeah, and this is what I mean with the, going down the floors of this place. It sounds kind of scary when, you know, you hear the music get lower in pitch. Makes you go, ugh. Okay. And I think we're here at the 15th floor, so let's go ahead and move down some more. And, what do we... Okay. Got another set of stairs to go to, and somebody right here. And, this person is saying that they should head back, but doesn't want to end up fighting the monsters, but you're gonna have to fight monsters regardless, whichever way you go, right? So, just... grow some backbone and head back up that way, or you can follow us to the 17th floor as to where we will find the teleporter that will take you back over to the 10th floor, which should be coming up very shortly, but we will not take that teleporter because we're still going to be, you know, stuck in this place for quite a while. Okay, before we go to the right door, let's head down this way. And it's another place that looks similar to the Realm of Magic. And we want to be in here because we'll actually get something very special for our troubles. Or, you know, for going down this way. I'm just checking out some things on here to see what could possibly work for some of the armor. Oh, we had to get the Sorcerer's Ring out, and none of the torches are working, so we actually don't need those here. Or we actually don't need to use it here, so let's go ahead and get that off of Archie, and then we'll equip whatever it was we had before, which is the Mystical Rune. Which I think that decreases the time needed, you know, to cast spells, but yeah. And notice that I don't have Chester in this party, because even though he's the brute character, I pretty much have to have magic with me, you know, when I'm fighting against these enemies too, because trust me, it's gonna make a lot of difference when we, you know, go through this place, you know, since we're going down in this place, because you're gonna need to hit enemies with both strength and magic. Okay, and here is one of the summons that we can get, and this is Chameleon. Basically, Chameleon will, if you summon Chameleon, it will appear above enemies and try to gobble them up, so that way they won't be a part of the battle anymore, or whatever random fight you have going on. So, yeah, that's what it does. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Archie's distortion and her black hole spells, as they, you know, pretty much will make enemies disappear on the map, so that way you can't even fight them. Okay, Clarth gained the ability to summon the empty hunger of the Chameleon. Nice. Okay, now we're done here inside this Realm of Magic place, and there's another one that we can get, but I'm going to be making a trip back over to Undini's cave to get the ring that I needed to get, and then I will show you what it is once we get near the end of the Moria Gallery's lower levels. Okay, now we can go ahead and we can take that passageway to go to the right here. Okay, we're on floor 17, or the 17th basement, 17th floor basement, or something like that. And if we go in here, there are some switches. Make sure that all the buttons are pressed. Okay, we have to make sure that, we've got to make sure that all the buttons are, pretty much brown covered, meaning that they're pressed or turned off or whatever. Actually, yeah, hit this. Not that. Doggone it! Okay, let's try it again. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah, hit that. Hit the right one. Or... Ugh! What am I doing? I think I'm actually trying to get the buttons to be all white when I'm actually supposed to not have them all white. Now, go right. There you go. Okay, we finally opened that door. Now, if you take a look at that teleporter right there, that is the emergency exit that will take us back to the 10th floor of the Moria Gallery, where we can escape, you know, to get back up to the surface. But I would not recommend doing that right now, because we still need to explore the lower levels of this place. Okay. We're done here. Now let's go inside the 18th floor, or the 18th floor basement of this place, and everything is pitch black. And we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring around here, because there's some goodies that we can actually get before we descend to the lower level, or to the level below this one. But we won't get that far, as I'll just show you what we get, or what some of the goodies that we can get. If we go in here, we get an iron circlet, a broom, and a mixed gummy. I'm not sure if the broom is a powerful one. I'm thinking it's the exact same broom that Archie had with her in the beginning of the, you know, when we got her at the beginning of the game, like around episode 5 or 6 or something. Yeah, so actually that wasn't one of the things that we needed to get. And if you take a look right there, that will take us to floor 19, but we don't want to go that way just yet. So let's head back this way, and actually we don't want to go that way. We actually want to go here. Nope. Not that way either. Actually, we want to take this... We want to take the north path by going to the right there a little bit. And, okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to head this way and just follow the light patterns here. And we need to go over to the left here, because there is another... crap. We don't want to head this way. We actually want to go to the right... Nope, not that way either. Actually, do we want to head this way? I hope my suspicions are right. Yes, we do. Because if we head over here, there's a passageway right there. And if we open this treasure chest right here, it's a book of spells. Archie learned Black Hole. Yep, I know I mentioned Black Hole before, but we finally get it here. Black Hole is the same as Distortion, you know, the spell Distortion, and Clark's own Summon Chameleon that we just got also. So yeah, if you want to try and get enemies cleaned off the, you know, the random battles that we fight against, then there you go. Okay, let's take this pathway back again, and then we'll see if we can try to get back to that one spot in order to, descend to the lower levels. I think I went the wrong way again. Bear with me, folks. You know, like I said, I'm playing this from a beginner's perspective, and not everybody is going to learn, you know exactly where they need to go, so, just bear with me. I know exactly where we need to go, but, yeah, I seem to rest my case. Okay, okay, here we go. We actually, yeah, we need to head this way, and then we head down all the way this way, and then that will lead us to the set of stairs. Yeah, here we go. Okay, gamers, we're going to go ahead and end things off right here, as we will resume things in the next episode. So next time, on Double RPG Let's Play with Tales of Phantasia on the Super Famicom, we are going to start in the 19th floor basement of the Moria Gallery and descend even further, and hopefully getting down to the 21st floor, where things will, you know, where that will be the bottommost part of the Moria Gallery. But we'll see where we get from there. But other than that, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, be sure you rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. And if you're a big fan of JRPGs and you want those 3 Wii RPGs, as well as Tales of Vesperia on the PS3 and Tales of Xillia, localized over here in the West, then be sure you follow Operation 13, Operation Rainfall, and Vesperia PS3 with their own Facebook and Twitter accounts. Operation Rainfall and Vesperia PS3 has their own blog spot, but Tales of Xillia or Operation 13 will have their own as well, so once we get one up, we will be sure to post a link in the description in the following episodes that's soon to come, that are soon to come. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you on the next episode. See you guys then.